Hi and welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy. Bandit's hanging out with me. You can't see him because you can see like his little backside there, and Chloe is off drawing. But if you're new, welcome. Thanks so much for checking us out. We do all kinds of unboxings, unbaggings, get ready with me, collaborations, try-ons, things like that. So if you're into that kind of thing, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you're returning, thank you so much for being a part of our YouTube family. So today I have my Lurella subscription. This is filled with goodies from the Lurella company, and I'll have all the details down below as to how much it costs. You do get a palette in every box, and I've gotten some very lovely ones. They have a great formula, very rich formula, so you don't tend to have to pack it on. If you got the AIA bundle from June, you did get a Lurella palette, and hopefully you were pleased with it. I've been pleased with everything I've gotten, so that is pretty much how everything performs. I didn't get it, so I can't tell you for sure, but every palette I've gotten has performed very well. And what I like to do is open up the box with you, show you what I got. There's a certain time of day where it's pretty shadowy, and because it's still a lot of light out, that's right now, even though I'm filming this at like 6:45. There's still so much light that all I get is shadows. I just opened another box. So I will probably do the try-on. I will definitely do the try-on another time, but I wanted to get this open and get into it so I could kind of start thinking about what I want to do. So here is the card. In July, it says, "No garden truly blooms until butterflies have danced upon it." K. D'Angelo. Okay. So it sounds like we've got some butterfly colors. I mean, there was a picture of the palette on the back, so I kind of know what it's going to look like. But there is a little sneak peek. Now, there are lashes every month. I wear magnetic lashes from time to time. I don't typically do the glue-on nails, mainly because I'm afraid that somehow it'll get stuck to my own lashes and rip them off. I don't know. I have fears. I have issues. I've said this before. These are how these look. They are a little bigger than I might typically wear, but they're very pretty. Everything is always perfectly wrapped, so I mean, this is sealed. I'm going to guess that in this picture she's wearing the lashes, so yeah, that would be way too big for me. And those lashes are valued at $10. So reasonable prices if you wanted to just go on and purchase something. This is one of their diamond shadows in the color Neptune. I probably have that upside down. Alright, so there is how that looks. I can't even tell from this what it would look like. Like, I can't even see a sneak peek of the color. Oh, that is lovely. And it looks like a duochrome. Look at that. Alright, so there that is on. It definitely has a duochrome effect. That is $14, which is a really reasonable price, because I do see duochromes go for quite expensive from a lot of different companies. So, right, we have this purple bag. There's a little circle pull. It is full of brushes. So we've got areas to put things in, a little area in the center, and then we have these brushes. We have this kind of, that would be nice for, I mean, it's a little stiff, but it would be nice. It's kind of like a thicker fan brush for like your highlighter. And then we have this one here, which might be good for like your blush. I don't know. I might just be pulling at straws here and guessing. A nice big fluffy one, and I mean, look at these brushes, are so beautiful. Oh yeah, it's nice and fluffy. Ooh. Yeah, that feels really good. Then we have this one here, which this is the kind of brush that I would use to kind of blend in eyeshadows. So super excited to get this. All right, another shadow brush. That's a nice one to really pack on some color. Then a softer shadow brush. And that brush set is $23, $25. Let me just double check this. $25 for that whole entire brush set and the packaging. So that's a great deal. All right, last is the Mariposa palette. This is a brand new palette. I think that you do get the new releases before you can get them in the shop. It is valued at $23. The entire box is valued at $82. And even just the outside of this is so lovely. So the cover looks just like the outside. The butterflies are a little like three-dimensional, or a little bit lifted at least. There is a full mirror with some butterflies on the side there. And look at these gorgeous, gorgeous colors. So I will be back later in, maybe not even today, but I will be back later. I'm going to add that onto this video where I'm going to do a full look with the palette. And we'll try out some of the brushes with the palette and the duochrome, and I'll do some swatching then, because again, this time of day, it's, oh, you can't even see it now. There we go. Oh. This time of day, there's so many shadows that nothing's going to come out real good. So please stay tuned, and I will be back in what will seem like just a moment to you, but might be a day or three for me. So see you soon. All right, so I am back to try on the palette. So we're gonna get right into it. I did prime my eyes with the Lurella Cosmetics Clean Canvas. So let's start with stages here for an all over look on the eye. And I think that's a good all-over color there. Next, I think I'm going to go with this Vibrant for that outer corner. And that's not as dark as I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to go over it a little bit with this Mariposa color right here. All right, so I think I'm going to start with the inner with this Nectar color right here. I'm going to use this, I should use my new brushes. All right, so I'm going to use this one. I think this one's going to pack in some color. All right, so I've put that on. I think I'm probably still going to go in. Oh, okay, no. All right, I'm getting it. Okay, so that was like 3 times with this brush, so not a bad payout. I'm gonna move in to, because I want to make this fun, I'm gonna go in with this orange here. Now that's probably not a color I would regularly wear, but that's called Monarch. And I'm thinking if you were doing like a Monarch butterfly look, you would maybe stick with like the orange and the black, maybe a little bit of yellow. But because I have the purple on there, this color is kind of duochromy. I definitely want to use that somewhere in here. So I'm thinking maybe going in with that next. Let's see if I can get a good build up. I'm almost thinking using this brush might be the way to go with this one. Oh yeah, so it definitely has like some kind of pinky purple undertones there that it kind of shifts to, even though it's kind of like this brownish looking color, but then when you put it on, you are definitely getting that shift. And you know, duochromes delight me. All right, I'm going to use my color switch. So if you've never used one of these are fantastic. They get all of the excess, so you can just reuse the brush that you are loving using. And it pretty much got the orange out of there. And I'm going to take this Flutter color now and do the transition with that. All right, so that is where we're at so far. What I want to do is swatch these colors for you. So I'm going to start with the lightest one, which is that Nectar. So very light, more like a sparkle kind of on there, going twice. Then the Monarch. The Stages, which was my all over color. So as you can see, that one's light. It's got a little bit of a green, maybe undertone to it. Okay, now that Duochrome, which looks skin toned. And I don't know how well the camera's picking up that shift, but I'm definitely seeing it. Let me give it one more swatch there. Okay, I gave it a couple extra coats to try to really pick up. And the Vibrant and the Mariposa is that one. And Flutter. Now there are some other really wonderful colors in here, like this Cocoons, right? So that is absolutely gorgeous. And there is this sparkly orange one called Life. Oh, look at that. This blue one here, you know, I'm drawn to the blues for some reason. Fly. There is some pinks in here, right there. That one's called Caterpillar. All right, let's try to, oh, look at that. Those are much brighter than the ones I used. Oh well, next time. I now want to try some of this. So that is kind of where we're at. This is going to take it, like, I think over the top a little bit. I'm okay with that. It's makeup, it washes off. When I do these kind of makeup try-ons, there's that again. So this isn't the everyday look that I would normally go with when I do these get ready with me's. It's more of just kind of having some fun, playing with makeup. Excuse me. Okay, so there that is. Adding that extra layer of fun in there. I do like that. All right, I'm going to throw on a little eyeliner and be right back. Okay, so I thought I was videoing. I wasn't. I don't know that I'm happy with what I did with my under the eye. I started off with the Cocooned here, then I went into the Mariposa, and then over to the, oh no, sorry, I started with Delicate to the Mariposa to the Cocooned. I don't know, I always feel like my under eye ends up looking like I have a black eye or something. Maybe I'll try this shift where I have the delicate. Oh no, that is way too much. Okay, so see, that was way, way, way too much. Add up. All right, so that was definitely, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just going to give up on the under eye thing because, or practice it before I do it in front of you guys, because I just feel like it does not, I don't do that part of it any justice at all. Okay, so there is the eye look. So we use the Mariposa collection. Now we're going to move on to lips. So I don't usually use a liner, basically because I'm kind of just not really skilled with it. But I'm going to take this EVO Beauty one in this kind of pinkish color. Then I'm going to take this Keys Lip Balm. For that, we're going to do a little experimenting to see if we have a nude like this that we're not really excited about. God, that looks like the color of concealer. It smells like apricots. Oh my goodness. It smells delicious. All right. So with the pink liner and the kind of watermelon undercoat. All right, so still a little bit lighter, but not as bad. I'm going to take this Coral Craze and put that right over everything. I am going to say this is not at all a dry liquid lip. And I think that adds like a nice little something to it. So I think that gives us kind of a different take on that nude look. It looks a lot lighter in there than it does on. It almost looks like it's too light. So I do have this Lurella color from previously. Let's try to... All right, so I do think the mixture of these two together is quite nice. I think I like that quite a bit. I think it definitely needs a gloss. I don't know that I have a gloss in front of me though. I have this kind of clear Basic Beauty just to add a little bit more shine to it. So I don't think that's too bad. It's looking different to me on camera than it is in person. In person, in my mirror, I'm actually kind of liking it. I definitely would just kind of mix these two together. Kind of just doing more of a, actually a lot of lip product, let me tell you. I would definitely start with the watermelon because it's a nice balm. Overall, great box. Very happy with all the products. Let me know your thoughts. Oh, this color on camera looks awful, but I'm telling you guys, in person, it looked so much better. I'll see if maybe doing like a photo works better. All right, well, anyway, please consider hitting that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Leave a message down below if you would, and hopefully I'll see you soon.